What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast, and here we have TikTokers are trading stocks by copying what members of Congress do. And I don't know how many of you have seen this, but with Nancy Pelosi, there's been a number of people that are looking at, where she puts her money at, because she seems to have been successful at doing so. So you'll see a bunch of TikTokers, you'll see it on Reddit, and people that are trying to uh, do exactly what she does. And they'll send out alerts and notify whoever's interested in copying what her portfolio is. Now, this kind of reminds me of something that happened in the stock market with AMC and GameStop, where there was a Reddit thread, Wall Street Buys, and they were trying to go ahead and short the stock. And they're all going to short it. And what happened was there was a short squeeze, and it went all the way to, like, I believe $400 or $500. An insane short squeeze that happened. Now, apparently, there were some hedge funds that lost a lot of money. And when this situation got brought up, I believe in Congress, or uh, actually, it might have not have been in Congress. There might have been a lot of talk amongst um, a lot of politicians and regulators on why this was not acceptable. That people can go ahead and, you know, band together and try to short a stock, or try to, basically run up the price or bring it down. That's not allowed. But what's funny is that Robinhood, the app that enabled people to purchase that, they sell that information of traders to whatever hedge fund or financial institutions that want it. Okay, so they can see the information of what people are buying and what people are selling to correctly or adequately position their portfolios as hedge funds or financial institutions. But when, the common person, the retail investor, decides to gather together with other people to try to go ahead and make some money, now that's not allowed. No, 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 they can't do that. That's not allowed by rule. That shouldn't be allowed. That's trying to rig the system, they say. But at the same time, they're doing it's hypocrisy. Hypocrisy at the highest level. And that's because instead of them, playing, fairly, they want to have an advantage. And if they feel like they can, or they should be able to have the retail investors information and track, what they're buying and selling on a app such as Robinhood, then that'll help position them to make some money. And now it's reverted to people following, if they hear that Nancy Pelosi put X amount of money in a specific stock, right? And then you see that stock taking off. Well, people are going to be like, why don't we just get together, follow her portfolio, because she seems to have an inside, since she is Speaker of the House, and, we'll kind of ride the wave with her. Now, she's made several comments that it's her husband that takes care of that. She has no idea of it, etc., etc. But, folks, at the end of the day, they're both together. I'm sure they discuss a lot of things. So I think this is interesting. And I think it'll be interesting to see as this trend grows. It'll be interesting to see how they regulate this and how they say, or how much they allow for retail investors to use this kind of strategy for their portfolio. Because as it grows and becomes more and more common and heard by other people, you'll start seeing these, politicians and regulators start attacking that. And I believe that the way you can invest will become tighter and tighter and tighter, and you'll need more to prove in order to participate as an investor. They'll make it harder for you as an investor. But we'll see. I thought this was an interesting article that I'd share with you guys. This is the Digital World Podcast. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about TikTokers following what Nancy Pelosi does in her financial portfolio? Let me know in the comment section below. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.